Seinfeld, the iconic 1989 TV series, has left an indelible mark on the world of comedy, making us ponder, are there any lesser-known facts or anecdotes about this TV series that fascinate you? This legendary show, created by Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld, brought forth a unique blend of observational humor, relatable characters, and a glimpse into the everyday absurdities of life. Its show about nothing premise evolved into a cultural phenomenon, crafting humor out of the mundane. While Seinfeld's journey through the lives of Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer made us laugh uproariously, it also touched on the idiosyncrasies of human behavior and the intricacies of friendship. This sitcom took the ordinary and painted it extraordinary with its unmistakable charm. Now, we'd love to hear your most cherished memory or personal experience related to this TV series. Did it inspire your sense of humor or offer valuable life lessons? Share your stories and memories in the comments below. Seinfeld enthusiasts, it's your stage to reminisce about a show that changed the landscape of comedy forever. The restaurant exterior in the 1989 TV series Seinfeld is Tom's Restaurant, which is located near the Columbia University campus in Manhattan at West 112th Street and Broadway. This restaurant is also famous for being featured in the Suzanne Vega song Tom's Diner. It served as the iconic exterior for the show and is instantly recognizable to Seinfeld fans. This real-life location became the backdrop for many memorable scenes and conversations in the series, including the exterior shots of Monk's Calf where the characters often gathered. Tom's Restaurant's appearance in Seinfeld added an extra layer of authenticity to the show's New York City setting, and is an interesting connection between the fictional world of the sitcom and the real world. So, if you ever find yourself in Manhattan and want to relive a bit of Seinfeld nostalgia, you can visit Tom's Restaurant and see the place where Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer spent so much of their time, enjoying a cup of coffee and some witty banter. Seinfeld, the 1989 TV series, is a classic in the world of comedy. One interesting fact about the show is that, with very few exceptions, every episode began with the word "the." This quirky naming convention became a trademark of the series, making it instantly recognizable to fans. But the uniqueness of Seinfeld doesn't stop there. While Jerry had a sister mentioned only once, George had a brother who made just 2 brief appearances in the series. Elaine also had family connections in the show, with a sister named Gail and a brother-in-law mentioned in passing. Furthermore, the show incorporated real-life elements into its characters. ABC Entertainment executive Lloyd Braun lent his name to a character who appeared in several episodes. This character, a childhood neighbor and nemesis of George Costanza, added an extra layer of humor and familiarity to the series. Seinfeld's blend of relatable humor, quirky episode titles, and incorporation of real-life references contributed to its enduring popularity, making it a show that continues to be loved by audiences of all generations. Tony Shalhoub auditioned for the role of Cosmo Kramer on the 1989 TV series Seinfeld. Interestingly, many years later, Michael Richards, who eventually played Kramer, was considered for the title role on Monk. Richards declined, and Shalhoub took the role, ultimately winning 3 Emmys for his portrayal of Monk. Meanwhile, Michael Richards also earned 3 Emmys for his iconic character, Kramer. This casting twist showcases the talented actors involved in both series and their lasting impact on television. Larry David famously instituted a policy of no hugging, no learning for the 1989 TV series Seinfeld. This policy meant the show had to steer clear of the typical sentimentality and moral lessons often associated with sitcoms. In a refreshing departure from the norm, the characters in Seinfeld were never supposed to learn or grow from their wrongdoings. This unique approach allowed the series to remain committed to its core premise of showcasing the absurdity and quirks of everyday life, without devolving into overly emotional or didactic narratives. Moreover, Seinfeld was also groundbreaking in its production approach. It was one of the first successful sitcoms to have extensive segments filmed outdoors. This decision brought a refreshing change of pace to the show, providing a dynamic contrast to the typical indoor studio settings of many other sitcoms of the time. The use of real-life New York City locations not only added authenticity to the show but also allowed the characters to engage with a broader range of situations and eccentric side characters, contributing to the series' unique charm. In conclusion, Larry David's no hugging, no learning policy, and the show's outdoor filming were pivotal in setting Seinfeld apart from other sitcoms, making it a beloved and iconic series that continues to be celebrated for its distinctive comedic approach to this day. This text was: Larry David, the co-creator of the 1989 TV series Seinfeld, was quite particular about the show's structure. He insisted that every main character, including Jerry, Elaine, George, and Kramer, had a storyline in each episode. To maintain this consistency, he even charted it out in the writer's room, keeping a close track of the plots and screen time for each character. This attention to detail contributed to the show's success and helped maintain a balance in the focus on each character's unique quirks and antics. This commitment to character development and equal screen time for the lead quartet was a pivotal aspect of Seinfeld, allowing the audience to connect with each character and their idiosyncrasies. Larry David's meticulous planning ensured that the show's humor and storylines remained engaging throughout its run. So, whether it was Jerry's love for Superman, Elaine's awkward encounters, George's endless misadventures, or Kramer's unpredictable antics, each character had their moment in the spotlight, making Seinfeld the iconic sitcom that it is remembered as today. In the early days of the TV series Seinfeld, an interesting twist of fate occurred regarding the character Elaine's father, Alton Bennis. Initially intended to be a recurring character, Alton Bennis was supposed to be a famous author who terrified Jerry and George. However, in an unusual case of life imitating art, the actor Lawrence Tierney, who portrayed Alton Bennis, actually frightened and intimidated the other cast members. As a result, it was decided that he should never return to the show. Notably, Lawrence Tierney later went on to play the tough guy Joe Cabot in Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs. It's a curious turn of events where the actor's real-life persona influenced the fate of the character he was portraying. This fact adds an intriguing layer to the behind-the-scenes dynamics of Seinfeld, highlighting how the show's creators had to make adjustments based on the interactions and chemistry of the cast. It's a testament to the unpredictable nature of the entertainment industry and how the actors' personalities can sometimes influence the direction of a TV series. Lawrence Tierney's brief but impactful stint on Seinfeld is a unique footnote in the show's history. As we bid adieu to the realm of Seinfeld, it's a perfect moment to pause and ponder the unmistakable thread that ties us to this timeless TV gem. Like a tapestry woven with humor, absurdity, and the everyday minutiae of life, Seinfeld has etched its place in our hearts, eternally capturing the quirks of human existence. It's more than a show, it's a mirror reflecting our own idiosyncrasies. From the unforgettable misadventures of Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer to the iconic bass-slapping theme, Seinfeld became an indelible part of our lives. Perhaps it's the show about nothing that speaks volumes about our own nothing moments, those seemingly inconsequential incidents that form the fabric of our existence. Now, I invite you to share your thoughts, anecdotes, and cherished memories of Seinfeld. What episode made you laugh until your sides hurt? Which character did you secretly identify with? How did Seinfeld influence your perspective on the absurdity of daily life? Let's create a mosaic of nostalgia and appreciation, a tribute to a series that will forever remain a classic. Thank you for taking this journey through the labyrinthine humor of Seinfeld with me. Your time and interest are greatly appreciated. Now, it's over to you to reminisce about this beloved sitcom. Let's hear your stories and insights and let the conversation about Seinfeld live on.